Hi, friends. Welcome to Enlightened World Network. Dr. Ruth Anderson here for a meditation a day. Our beautiful guest meditator today is Julia Greef. We are thrilled to have her here with us at Enlightened World Network. Julia, thank you for being here.
Thank you to you and your community for this wonderful opportunity to share.
Absolutely. So, Julia, you can have the floor whenever you're ready.
Okay, so let's begin. Thank you. So just asking everyone to just let yourself close your eyes and come into a centered space within. Bringing the focus to the breath. And consciously slowing down the breath. And as you do, just feeling yourself drop down into the heart space. Now, now, now. And just feeling the energy. As we are surrounded now by multiple beings of light, ascended masters, archangels, galactics, they say. Many different light beings coming to share in this space with now as we join our hearts. In the hope and the prayer for a better world, a more joyous experience for all sentient beings here in the earth plane now. And as we just hold this space of love for Gaia, for all her peoples, the light beings surrounding us are just working in each of our energetic fields. Repairing small tears in our biofield, our aura, and clearing away karma ancestral karmic timelines, they say, from especially the heart and third chakras. Allowing us to release some of that density that has been carried by us on behalf of our generational ancestral lines. For we are the ones who are here to transform the earth, transform those inherited patterns, whether they be patterns that are inherited from our individual families or from the entire human family, they say. And they see a great light within each of us that is around the heart space, and just expanding that now. Into our throat chakras, for they say it's very important that we have open and very highly aligned throat chakras going forward from this point, for we will be the ones that are guides for the others as we come into more and more of this embodiment of the new earth now being formed in the earth planes now. And asking each to put your focus on your root chakra now. As on our behalf, we are connected through our Earth Star chakra into the energy of the ascended new earth. Now. And just allowing that energy to fill your energetic body. Feeding yourself, nourished by it, strengthened by it, given the strength and the fortitude that will be needed to go forward from this place, the courage that is needed to go forward, being the light showers, the light bearers, the ones who are holding the light on behalf of the whole at this time, in the planet, in these realms now. And it is a time of being challenged to a certain extent, they say. That this will help us in the embodiment process, as the challenges that we face will encourage us to really embody more of that energy that we bring into ourselves in this time and this space, this sacred space of meditation. We are being encouraged to bring this energy into every corner of our lives, if at all possible. So we are walking in this energy throughout the day. And it is this that will enable us to remain connected to the higher self and receive the messages and the guidance that the higher self has for us. And they say that if we are getting messages to share, then we are on the right track. We do need not doubt the messages that we are receiving. Some hear the the message to share a particular, be it a meme, be it some words, be it a spiritual experience, you had a spiritual teaching, you particularly enjoy a particular book or author or online presence or whatever that has helped you in your spirituality, and you get the nudge to share, but your logical brain steps in there and says, oh no, but this person isn't ready for that. They ask us not to make those judgments, but to follow the guidance of the heart and to share and to be open in our sharing from now, for it is time for all those in the earth plane to be upgraded into that higher expression of self aligned with the higher self. And far more than even to this point. People's hearts will be open to this new information flooding in because of all that cosmic energy flowing in from the galactic cosmic central sun. And continuing to release on our behalf. And to support us in really coming into a very deeply rooted, deeply grounded in the heart space presence now. And the energies of Lemurian crystals and rose quartz just coming in to support us in really being in that heart-centered space. And we are asked to have more trust for self, more faith in our ability to transform the world by our presence and the light that we hold here. That is all that we are asked to do. We can leave the rest to trust that the divine has got it. We are just asked to hold that presence, be that vibration of light in these realms. And I wish each listening to this to know that you are so very, very loved by those in the higher realms. There is much gratitude for your presence on the earth and for your willingness to change and transform, releasing old ways of thinking, old ways of being, and old habits at this time. It is a time for the new to come in, for change to come in. It is happening, but seen from the cosmos, they can see these minute changes as they start to unfold, whereas from our eyes, it perhaps looks like nothing is yet happening. But they say there is much that is awakening, like multiple tiny little buds pushing their heads out of the soil. And this change will continue over the next 4 to 6 years, especially, they say, and that there will be great transformation on the face of the planet and in the heart of each and every human who chooses to remain. For at this time, we are all being given a choice, and they ask us to respect the choice of others. And when others depart, even if it may be very sudden or unexpected, but not to wonder too much about what forced them to make that choice, if perhaps they took their own life or why such a thing would befallen them, but to trust that it is the divine timing and the divine timeline of their soul that has chosen or not chosen to remain on the planet at this time and be part of this ascension process. Much new energy coming in, they say. And vibrational realities being lifted on our behalf. And it is our work to consistently watch, be the guardian, the steward of our thoughts and our vibrational set point. What is it that you wish to create at this time? And are your thoughts those that would contribute in the direction of its creation? Not thoughts of limitation and what might not be possible, but opening up to the great expanses of what might indeed be possible, knowing that you don't need to do it alone, that as you step out further on your path, all in the ascended higher realms will be stepping in to help and support. And the earth is held in so much love, and humanity is held in so much love. Even as we are seen as being very much still in the process of coming into our maturity. But it has been noticed, they say, by those in the galactic realms, the Galactic Council and so forth, that many of us are now upshifting into a much greater level of personal spiritual maturity than has thus far been realized by many numbers at once on the planet. In the past, this has been the role of unique individuals, whereas now it is becoming a possibility for more and more. And we are transforming the planet together because of this higher vibration that we hold collectively, they say. So they reiterate, as they have said before, the importance of community, spiritual community, to help yourself remain in that uplifted frequency of alignment with the higher aspects of your being and the higher dimensions, just bringing in some of that higher dimensional energy to bless each listening to this now, now, now. And the energy of ascended Gaia coming into the space. Now, now, now. And she is also thanking each of us for our presence here on the planet at this time, saying that we are precious children to her. And asking to conceive of ourselves more and more as a network of love on the planet, and to really step out into very tangible support of other light workers, whether that be, just a friendly ear to listen to whatever it is that a particular friend or even just a fairly distant acquaintance might be experiencing, being the support network that they need. Whether that be sending uplifting or inspirational content. Simply commenting on their post, telling them how much you enjoyed it, how much it inspired you. It's being a very holding and supportive and uplifting presence for other light workers at this time, because it is very important at this time. They wish to say again for light workers to maintain that higher vibration of light to help the entirety of humanity step up into the next level of our being now. And just sharing with us as we start to come to the end of this time of sacred partnership together with the divine Christed codes. It's time for us to realize that Christed self and to come into full mastery. We are each given our particular powers, our special role to play, just as the Christ had his, her, its, they are saying. So each of us has a role to play, some large, some small, each equally important. And they ask us to continue to call on our guidance for help and support in as many of the decisions we are making as we can do so. They are here to guide us through these times. And they wish us to have still more contact with them. Many in this community already have a lot of contact with their guide teams and so forth, they say, but still greater contact at this time. This very important time of up-leveling and up-shifting into that higher frequency of being. that we are now aligning with within ourselves. And as we do, start to transform, they say, the external world in which we find ourselves living. And just allowing each to feel the love of various different expressions of divine love as manifested in various masters and angels and archangels and higher self components, our family beings. Being as an experience of all that love that is being poured into Gaia, poured into each of us now. And they wish us to know that as a planet, as ascended Earth, Gaia, we are starting to take our place within the galactic family, for we have finally upshifted our vibration, our vibrational frequency enough that we can just get in there on that very kind of like bottom level of the entire galactic community, because we have opened our hearts enough that we are able to accept the wider galactic community, which gives them the opportunity to do what they have been wanting to do, which is welcome us into a more active role within the galactic community. And we are ready for this, they say, even though we do not feel ready within ourselves, many of us. And bringing a blessing of love to us, for they see us as their cherished and very, very dearly beloved, held dear in their hearts, brothers, sisters, children. There's much that they wish to teach us as more and more of us open our hearts and also our consciousness to accept the teachings of divine love that they bring to us. And as we align more with that frequency, then our third eye, our other chakras will open more. It will be almost a natural unfolding, they say, for that is the direction the energy is now going in, so that we can have greater contact, whether it be through telepathy or messages that are received, and with these beings from other dimensions, other planets, all of whom are here to help us as we support humanity, support Gaia in the ascension process of humanity at this time. And receiving an influx of golden diamond light from source energy now, now, now. and upgrading the vibrational set point of each of the core of our being. Helping each of us as they do so to be a more embodied expression of that higher self and soul essence that we are. And then asking you just to remain in this place for longer if you wish to do so. Allowing the restorative, the regenerative energies to hold you, to nourish you, to nurture you. I too am thanking each of you for your presence here, on the Enlightened World Network today, here on a meditation a day today, and also for your presence on the planet. And thank you also to Dr. Ruth Anderson for hosting today.
Julia, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Your last words about having a more embodied expression of our soul essence, that's exactly how I feel after this time together. So thank you so much.
Thank you. It's wonderful to have the opportunity to share in this way.
So Julia, if folks want to know more about you or know more about the work that you do, how can they find out about you?
I have a Transmissions of Light Facebook page for people who are on Facebook, a Transmissions of Light YouTube channel, which I've just restarted. So there's not many videos on it yet, but you're more than welcome to go there. And I will be posting new content each week. And then there's my website, which is www.transmissions-of-light.com, where there is a whole kind of 4 years worth or so of channeled messages that you're welcome to browse through. There's various private sessions and circles on offer. And there's also an opportunity to sign up for my mailing list if you would like to receive the written channeled messages and the notifications of the videoed ones in your email inbox.
Excellent. Perfect. Thank you so much. And if friends want to see some of your past meditations, they can go to YouTube, Enlightened World Network, and type in Julia Greef, Greef, in our search, and then you can see some of her past meditations. Julia, thank you so very much for being here today. And friends at Enlightened World Network, come back every day. There's 3 or 4 things happening every single day of the year. So glad to have you. Take good care and God bless.